Good morning, this is the latest market news. I'm Uliana. Shares in Asia fell on Wednesday on mixed regional data, including upbeat GDP in Australia, and as investors look ahead for the new about Greece stocks with creditors to resolve a crisis in sovereign debt payments. The Nikkei 225 fell 0.40%, while the ASX 200 is 0.83%, and the Shanghai Composite fell 1.02%. First quarter GDP in Australia rose 0.9%, above the gain of 0.7% expected quarter-on-quarter and for annual pace of 2.3%. The faster-than-expected growth pace will challenge assumptions of the scope for the further rate cuts in the near term. Earlier in Australia, the AIG Services Index eased to 49.6 in May from 49.7. US crude oil closed higher on Tuesday following a sharp fall in the US dollar on improved Eurozone economic data, even as officials at OPEC defended their generous output strategy. Crude oil futures added $1.06 to $61.26 per barrel on the New York Mercantile Exchange on Tuesday. In the currency market, the Australian dollar hit one-week high against the US dollar overnight on expectations that the Reserve Bank of Australia will not be raising its interest rate hikes anytime soon. In early trades Wednesday, the local unit was trading at $0.7774, up from $0.7700 on Tuesday. Europe's consumers are in focus today with the monthly Eurozone release on retail sales. Later, two US reports will provide guidance for this week's main event. Friday's jobs report from Washington. US ISM Non-Manufacturing Index 14 GMT. The US economy continues to struggle with headwinds, but there is still not a compelling case for making recession predictions by way of the services sector. Today's update for May will probably reaffirm that profile. Econoday.com's consensus forecast calls for a slight decline in the ISM Services Index to 57.2 for the last month, down from April's 57.8. But that still reflects a solid growth rate. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.